Yeah, that'll be discussed later. But yes, we can talk about that. So, all right. Let's do a recap.
Yes, because I don't remember what happened.
I wasn't here last session.
Neither was I.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
We didn't miss much.
Yeah, it wasn't
really.
a super long session, but it was the end of combat. You guys got off the train. You talked to the conductor, or not conductor, the actual guy who's running the train, which I believe his name was Dan, and he was an old.
The old Traden?
No, his name was just Dan. He was the train runner dude. He's an old feller.
We converted an entire train
Into mist.
to whatever religion.
Oh yeah, because there was the horse, and its skin's just like peeling off, and Conrad's glowing a demonic black because he's got his prophet powers still. All of them got off the train, and they were all like right to the church.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, and they were all praying to the main priest. I believe that Abraxas and Odysseia ended up going into the church where the wife, Danielle? That was the name we had set?
Dan's.
Well,
You got a
I don't
problem with
remember.
dance?
Courtney.
Yes.
What was her name?
It's
The wife?
Diana.
Diana. So Diana Traden. She brought you guys, the two of you, into the church where Daniel Traden was sitting. And I believe that those who went into the bar played some poker, and Kiara had no idea how to play poker.
Man, I wish I
And
was there. I would have won.
She's like, I got this awesome hand. And then I believe that Valyria slapped down like the best possible
royal
hand
flush.
you can get. Yeah.
Oh,
And
gosh.
Kiara's like, heh! And then it's just nothing there at all.
That sounds like her.
Yeah. But Daniel Traden's had some interesting things to say that I will let you guys share.
Hold on, what?
Wait, do I officially know how to play poker so I can add this to my card games or no?
Nope.
Okay.
I thought I
You thought
taught
you
her.
did.
You taught me Texas Hold'em. And...
Oh, that's right.
You were taught poker. You still didn't understand poker.
Okay. But I was taught poker.
So, really quick. Daniel Traden was talking to us, and
Was-
I was standing there.
No. You were driven away because Abraxas and
Yeah.
Odysseia had somehow struck a deal with the wife to go and talk to Daniel Traden in peace first to see if there's anything that they could speak to him about. And Clay was not happy about it at all. But they just
Can
kind
I
of dragged him
follow
along
them?
into the bar. No, because that is already done.
We dragged you into the bar with a promise of liquor, alright?
Yes, and you were able to
That
drink.
doesn't help.
It helped Clay. At least to this situation. But he was not happy about it. I will guarantee you he was very grumpy about the whole situation.
He was.
He kind of snapped at Abraxas, not quite at Odysseia or anything like that. But yeah, he was not happy about the whole situation.
Braxton kind of snapped back after that. Like,
But-
why am I even hunting? Why are we even hunting this guy?
Yeah, because there was some questioning about why Daniel Traden was actually even being hunted. Daniel Traden alluded to something that he may have done something to your family in the past.
That's what Braxton was trying to find out, is why you're so... Because he sounds like...
Obsessive. He's like
This
obsessively
man
hunting down Daniel
did
Traden.
things, and I don't. Yeah, he did things. Did we actually go over this like for reals?
No! That's why I couldn't give the information! I was like,
Huh.
I remember for some reason that Daniel, like, you were hunting him because he was an outlaw, for one, but then you became obsessively hunting him worse and worse and worse. And I was like, well, Daniel is going to allude to the fact that something may have happened to your family, or at least he'd done something to a member of your family, or had an interaction in some way that was driven for you to go and hunt after Daniel Traden.
Well,
in such an extent.
I can't wait for Daniel Traden to tell us what happened to our family.
This is supposed to be yours. This is your backstory, not mine.
I kept asking Cole for what happened. I kept saying, I can't say what happened. I can't say. What happened? I can't say.
As
What
I
happened?
sat here
I like
listening, I was like, I believe he just tricked Sean.
I love the fact that it's still the same.
Because apparently,
Let's just say he looked at my wife the wrong. No, just kidding.
hey, look, that was it. That was all it took.
I'm like, Bryce is literally
He looked at my wife the wrong way. All right.
No.
Really?
What?
Hold on.
What do we do?
I can DM you something if you want.
Sure. Yeah.
because
This is canon. Whatever Cole messages me, it's canon. I don't know what it is.
Basically, Klashana's Abraxas was wondering because you were all like gallivanting in like the old times.
Sure. Yeah, that's how
And,
it
like,
works.
But like the Daniel Traden from the way that everyone sounded is literally the same thing I do, but in the future. So I'm like, what's going on here?
Yep. He is. He's an outlaw. He's not a bounty hunter, so he does bad things really without motivation to do so. But they're usually for his own good. Versus Abraxas, who hunts down people and does certain things like that, which are still not super good.
Bounty hunter.
He's a bounty hunter versus an outlaw. But there was no real bad vibes between the two of them.
There was no real bounty either.
Well,
Yeah. Well, there is a bounty on.
there is a bounty on his head.
How much is it?
It would be an old man.
6
or old time.
quadrillion.
Old time money.
He has a bounty in our timeline as well.
This is true.
Terra Alpha put a bounty on him.
How much?
He killed. How many people did he kill? 3?
Did he? I don't know if he was. Yes, he did kill individuals. Or
3
no.
million.
It was. I believe it was the fact that 3 soldiers had gone missing when hunting after him.
No,
You guys
there
met
was
those
there
soldiers.
was people dead when we
Okay.
got there.
Gotcha.
Remember?
Oh yes. That's true. I forgot about that. Yes, there were people that were dead.
A
He had
million
killed
ahead,
them.
so 3 million.
Yep, that works.
Anyway, Daniel Traden killed my father on my farm.
Okay.
Why? Okay, wow.
So-
Crickets. Jeez.
I don't know. I just think it was. I don't know if we were disclosing that yet, but I mean, whatever works. For you.
Wait, what happened?
Nothing.
Say it again. What did they say?
Nothing.
Anyway.
I mean, Conrad, you did say nothing.
I didn't know we were not going to disclose.
Oh, I was just telling you
you
because it wasn't. Yeah, I mean. It's your information to give, but
Weave it into the lore, my son.
I shall do so now that
What
it's been
the fact that
disclosed.
the 3 Terra Alpha dead, missing, dead people. Yeah.
Well, he has 3 million bounty in our world, so.
In the regular.
You guys are also forgetting one additional point that was that it was disclosed to you.
The Terra Alpha.
No.
It was no.
I forget.
Oh, Cole.
Mhm.
While I'm gonna let them figure out whatever. While I'm at the bar, I put my hand in my pocket and I touch the coin.
Okay. Yeah, you're playing poker, or at least playing another game of poker. Once Abraxas and Odysseus had actually come back. And yeah, you're playing with that coin. I'm gonna say you take it out and you're kind of flipping it around in your fingers and just like messing
I'll roll
with
it in my knuckles.
Okay. It's about this big. It has an eye on it, but it looks to be a marking that looks like this. Like each point. Well, I guess it's not an eye. It would technically be a
crosses.
point like this, and then there are other points like this. So it connects and then it connects. But each crossing section is just like really harsh. So it looks like somebody took like a knife or a paintbrush and just went. So there's that, and then there's some extra like tendrils and stuff that are kind of coming off of like the eye. But that's it. And looking at it like at a certain angle, you can see in that eye there's a very faint white glow.
Okay, I'm just gonna hold on to it.
All right. Also, I don't think I said welcome back to ISR Saturday. Welcome back to ISR Saturday, everybody.
Welcome back to ISR Saturday, everybody.
Yes.
Welcome back. I said.
Dar.
You guys are at the poker table. You're messing with the coin.
Yeah. I put down a stack of money as a
Alright.
bet.
Okay. You do so.
Uh-oh.
push out a stack of money.
How
Alright,
much
you
goo do I have?
I'm gonna say that each goo translated to a very large amount of money here. So you're filthy rich.
I'm so glad this music started playing.
Perfect. Thank you, Conrad.
I put down an amount. Is there other people from this timeline at this table?
No.
Oh.
Just the many of you, but you can like suggest people come over or something like that. You can roll persuasion to see how many folks can come over.
I put down like I have 300,000 goo. How much money do I have now?
3 million.
You have millions. We'll say it's 3 million. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. I put down $100,000 and I say I want to buy the bar.
The music stops.
Oh no.
It didn't. Okay, there we go.
The music stops. There's a pause where I like to buy this bar. Everybody's like, and the music continues.
I didn't stutter.
I lean over to Valir and I'm like, did he lose his mind?
The bartender walks over and he goes, "You what?"
I shoved $20,000 into his pocket.
Oh my
He goes,
god.
"What? Hey, I'm just a bartender. I don't own it."
Well, find me the man who does. There's your fee.
Whoa.
Okay.
Oh no.
All right. I will do that. I'll be right back. He sprints off.
It's just like, why are you
Alright.
doing this?
Yep. You see a couple people come over. There's a guy with a gun on his side, and he's just kind of like, "Hey, where'd you get all that cash?"
I point a pistol in his face and I tell him I'll kill him if he asks again.
Clay!
That's a
And then
way to
I
start a
do
fight there,
a
friend.
fancy roll backwards and I say, just kidding.
He still has his hands up. That's a way to start a
Relax,
fight,
sit
friend.
down, partner.
All right. And he sits down. You see he's shaking a little bit.
Clay.
You want to buy in? I'll give you the money.
Sure.
I give him $2,000.
Oh, good
He
lord.
buys him with 2,000. You gave him. Conrad, very nice.
Nice.
Anyone else? Anyone else?
You see multiple hands throughout the bar raise.
Everybody that raises their hands, I give them $2,000.
Whoa! that was freaky.
I don't like that.
I didn't like that either. That was really close to my head. That felt like someone's talking in my ear.
Whoever
Anyway.
raised their hands, I give them $2,000.
Okay, sounds good.
And then I imagine the table is going to be huge, so I have people
Okay.
start putting tables together.
Okay, yeah, cool. Yeah, they start pushing things together, and they start meshing tables and everything like that. They're all getting stuff ready for this. They know what's about to go down, which is a massive poker game.
I'd like to speak with the banker, if he's here.
Yeehaw!
Yeehaw! Yeah, the banker's there.
I ask him how much he wants for the bank.
He goes, I wasn't really prepared to sell. But how much do you want?
I would like to buy the bank. How much do you want for the bank? Money is no object.
I sigh and go, I'll help with the payment if it needs it.
No,
Um,
stay out of this.
It would be a terrible
sir,
idea
I
on both of your
don't know
parts.
what to ask.
How's $20,000 sound? Does that sound good?
How much you buying the bar for again?
Deception.
Yeah, that was a little. You put down
That was a
200,000.
little,
100,000. I put
It
down
was
100,000.
100,000.
Oh, okay. Yeah, roll deception.
Oh boy, things I'm good at.
Alan's just sitting there in the back, just like, this is gonna cause some serious issues.
I go sit in a corner and start playing solitaire, acting to be the
Aw.
old man again.
Whoa, excuse me, sorry.
Okay. Yeah.
One would-
See,
How much are
where's my
you?
character?
How much
Hold
are
on.
you to sell for?
Nat 21.
Non-nat 21.
Yeah.
He matched you.
Oh wow.
He goes.
What does that mean?
I swear I heard it was 200,000.
You got wax in your ears, boy.
No, I don't. I'm a banker. I know money when I hear it.
I kind of blink one eye after the other and look at him.
Yeah. 150.
100,000, and you get to live.
Deal.
Oh,
We'll take care of this after the poker game.
He goes,
In
Sheriff,
good
you're
faith.
acting a little interesting.
Interesting how?
Threatening people's lives. Says the banker. Says the banker.
Been off on a little bit of a rough patch these days. Had to treat people differently. Just kind of used to the way I've been treating people. I apologize.
All right.
Oh, it hurts.
Anyway, let's get this poker game going.
Both Abraxas and Odessia, please roll knowledge. Okay, yeah, you guys start playing poker.
If we have knowledge of this situation.
No. It's for
Who
something.
all is playing of players?
Oh
Not me.
my.
Alan is not joining in. This entire area is.
I motion for.
I'm enjoying
some
solitaire.
Well, I motion for you to come over,
Who is you?
Sam.
I just kind of shake my head at you.
Not nat 20.
Oh wait,
I have a.
wait.
Uh,
Is this knowledge?
shoot.
You rolled a nat 20.
Yeah,
fine.
but I need my
You rolled a nat 20. You
D6s.
still rolled a nat 20.
I did.
Our
I
comms
did
and stuff are
D6s.
down, right?
Yeah, you guys don't have comms or anything like that.
Yeah.
Is there? Is there?
20.
We can
Oh, I
try
have my
walkie
journal.
talkie, 2 cans and a string.
No, I have a journal. I'm gonna rip a little piece of paper out and I'm gonna write something on it and hand it to Sam. I'm gonna tell Sam what I write on it.
Oh no.
All right. I'm gonna say that Odessia and Abraxas, you both remember one thing, that if Clay wanted to find him, he knows where to go. That was the quote. He knows where to find me.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
All right.
Click.
All right. So, yep. Well, I'm just gonna have everybody roll a d20 who is actually playing the the
Oh.
poker game.
Yeah.
Cole, I might have to DM you for this then. For
Okay.
what's going on?
I'm gonna just stay out of it.
I'm not playing poker. I'm gonna watch. And
Wait, Abraxas and Odysseus are in the bar now?
16.
Oh, I've been in here for a while.
I don't know where I am.
I know
Yeah, they walked
Valera's
into the
been
end.
here.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Of the last session.
All right.
please.
Let me message you, Cole.
All right.
If Sam agrees to do it.
Interesting. Let me look this up real quick.
I don't think Sam would even. Well, Kiara would even be able to do anything card related.
Not
At
in
least
poker.
not well.
She kind of looks up at you, and kind of gives her a little like faint nod, but there's like a gleam in her eyes of kind of like, I'll do my best here.
Cole,
Hey,
I should have
Cole.
had that.
Hmm?
The grand abolisher would have been nice. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Are you sending me DM?
Yes, hang on.
Now I want to know how we're gonna do
Alan is
this.
definitely hiding behind
right.
Abraxas then.
Tell me how that works.
Mhm.
Where's the dice bag?
Yeah, I'll let you roll like you're, like kind of like you've got advantage in D&D. I'll just let you roll twice.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll let you take the roller, or the higher roll of the two.
Okay.
Kiara, roll stealth.
Oh, hold on. I was trying to find the dice bag. There's the D6 bag. Stealth.
Hmm?
Non-nat 21.
Non-nat 21. All right. And what was your roll there?
Roll. 18.
18. You win. Out of
How
everybody.
much money do I win?
Well, the fact that you bought in somebody yourself, you win that money back. And of other individuals, the more expensive folks in here, I'm gonna say you won a whole 6,000.
Wow! 6,000 goo. Back
Nope,
in my
6,000 cash.
Well, money. Uh-oh.
Goodbye, Peter.
Pete gone. Pete's gone.
There he is.
There he is. Welcome back.
I think the internet is having issues. Everyone coming onto campus.
Probably.
Makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Anywho.
Yes, you win. There's a couple
Yeah.
people going, oh, how come you won?
I'm just that good, boy.
I guess so. A couple folks stand up, they walk off. You can see the bartender returns and he goes, oh, and he points at one of the guys at the table, at your table. He's the man who owns the bar.
Who?
He points at the banker.
Oh.
Wow. Well, Mr. Banker, wager this. If I win this poker tournament, we'll call it even with the bank.
You already did.
Sorry, the bar, I meant.
Well, you already won the poker tournament.
Oh, okay, cool. I wish I had known that prior.
That's what I said.
No. I thought there was going to be another hand. That's why.
Oh, no. I was just making it super simple.
Gotcha. Yeah. We'll settle this in the morning.
All right. Sounds good.
Anyway, I go back and I just go behind the bar and get a bottle of whiskey and walk out.
Yeah, one of the guys goes, like, the bartender's like, oh, okay, serve yourself.
Hey. What about me here?
Oh, right. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Come outside.
Okay. I'll follow him outside.
I
In my
give her
old man way.
I give her $3,000.
Thank you.
All right.
I was like, hey, wait a second here, John.
I totally forgot about that for a
You
second.
get a whole 300 goo.
Oh, it's 300. Ooh. I put in 3,000. Oh.
Anyway, where's Abraxas and Odysseia?
They were inside.
I'll go back in and play solitaire, sitting beside Valyria.
I'm just gonna stand outside and you're gonna need to DM me about this I know where I need to go thing, unless it's some part of the story I don't know about. Because I was like, I don't know where to go. I guess I'll just head there then.
You haven't heard of that.
What do you mean?
You haven't heard any of that. Like, you haven't heard anything of what has been discussed.
Oh, my bad.
That was
I see.
only Odessia and Braxis.
Well, I'll just sit outside and wait for something to happen then.
All right. Are you still playing with the coin?
Yes.
All right. What do you do with it?
Right. I'll feel if there's any seams or anything. Like feel the edges.
Nope. It is solid. Whatever it's made out of, it's kind of like a black silver. It's solid.
I'll push the eyeball where the eyeball is. I'll push it in.
Nothing happens.
I'll bite it.
It hurts. It doesn't bend. It just like it's a little bit painful.
I wonder if I could shoot it. Like if I flicked it up in the air.
Oh, just like shot it that way.
Yeah.
Go ahead and give it a shot.
Okay. I flick it up. Do I need to
All
roll
right,
accuracy?
you flick it up. You instantly have a reaction. You flick it up to throw it, and you go. You can see the coin stops moving midair. It just goes, kind of stops, floats down into front of you. You can see it starts like this kind of black mist starts coming off of it, and then the coin literally splits open at the eye and tears itself out. And these tendrils are kind of like pushing it up in different ways as different parts of the coin are then divided. And you see tons of these just misty white eyes, like ghost white, blinking back at you from a black abyss. And you see tendrils kind of coming out and like pulling out, and maybe like they're not touching you or anything like that, but they're kind of reaching for you. One reaches for you and then like wraps itself around part of the coin, and is just there's a whole bunch of these just masses just moving around.
Huh. Cool. What's up?
You hear, "I see you have discovered the coin."
Well, seeing as it appeared in my pocket, I'd say you discovered me.
You can thank me for that.
Thank you.
You are welcome.
What do I call you?
My name is Viden.
Clay. Right, I light up a
To
cigarette.
meet you. I am here to trade knowledge. I will give you in weight what you give me.
I give him my entire soul.
What? I give you my soul.
No,
this
when I
isn't
say
knowledge.
that, I meant like everything inside of my brain. Like, is that a way to give it to him, or do I actually have to tell him?
You have to tell him specific things. I will not allow you to just give yourself to Viden.
I'll explain how what the knowledge I have on my prophet powers.
You're okay. There goes Peter again. There we go. Hey, Pete. Welcome back. All right. So you say what?
I explained the energy that I have, what I know about it, the prophet powers. I show him my eye. I explain how I can mark targets, and that I give him the information and the knowledge I have about what's that one guy's name that poked me in the eye?
Eden Gray?
No.
Oh, no. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. Yes. Vulketh.
And I give him the knowledge I have on Azazel, or not Azazel. Azen.
Azen. All right. All right. He asks, "And what do you want in return? This is quite valuable knowledge."
Say it again.
This is quite valuable knowledge. What do you want in return? Something of equal weight.
Oh, I tell you, you're a goddamn idiot. We are goddamn idiots.
This is awful.
I just tell him to surprise me.
I do not surprise.
My
I
God.
give what is asked.
Okay. Remember how we talked about how I wanted to mesh my incineration rifle with my pistols and make an incineration. That I explain how I want that.
You ask him for the knowledge of how to make that.
Exactly.
Is that all?
The whereabouts of Daniel Traden.
Hold on.
You okay, Conrad?
No, we know things you do not know. We know
Sorry,
things
bro.
you know not.
Okay.
Oh my god.
So, thanks. Yeah, goodbye, Pete. It's a great day for internet.
Come back.
Wonderful timing.
So, hold on. I do not know his whereabouts, as I have yet to be told them.
Well.
So the weapons.
Yeah. Let's see, what else can I get?
Something of equal weight.
Trying to think here.
So many things to ask.
Ooh, the knowledge on how to get back to the timeline I came from. Not this timeline, but the one in Terra Alpha, or where Terra Alpha and all that is.
Like, go back to the sci-fi timeline?
Yes.
Alright. Agreed.
Oh.
Give me your hand. You can see these tendrils all start, like, wrapping out, pushing towards you.
Okay.
Do you reach out?
Oh no.
You can see all the eyes are blinking independently of one another, and there's a very central large one that blinks.
I ask him before it happens. What happens? How do I get the knowledge?
It is given.
Yeah. But how do you get it? And if I give it to you, then what happens to the knowledge I have?
Do you wish to know that?
I mean, yeah. Yeah, I'd like to know that.
Then we shall make it part of our deal.
Oh dear.
That part first.
Oh dear.
You trade your knowledge for this, then.
Oh boy.
What?
You trade your information for this, then.
Oh.
No, stop.
What
right
do
here.
you want?
Huh.
Our deal states, you've told me of, or you tell me and give the knowledge of prophet abilities, yours, and I give you the knowledge of the location of Dan. Well, then never mind. That was not given. Of what proceeds when I give you said knowledge, and I also give you the knowledge of how to turn one incineration rifle into incineration pistols.
You know, I'm just.
That is the deal.
So here, let me just make sure I understand. I tell you the profit stuff. You tell me what happens with that stuff. Then I get the knowledge.
It will happen all at once.
I'm really not liking this, man.
I will give you the knowledge into your mind. I do not speak it.
All right.
All right.
Sure.
All right. You reach out your hand, I assume.
Yep.
All right. All the tendrils wrap around your arm and up, literally up, instantly to your head. And they all wrap
Great.
around, like, up to here, and, like, you feel
Oh
this
my god,
tug.
you went through with it.
And then the tendrils detach. You receive all of the information that you were asking for. You instantly know how to get back to the future timeline, either by using the portal that you came through in the area where the
I feel super retarded.
hold on. The area where you came through, being in the desert area, there's also another method, and that is through a divergence that is happening or will happen in a day's time.
Okay.
He also gives you the knowledge of how to replicate your incineration rifle tech and condense it into pistol form.
Okay.
And
Nice.
you also realize that in giving him knowledge, he completely takes the knowledge that you have stated.
Whoa!
You lost all of that knowledge. You have no idea about profits. You don't know how to use your powers. Nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I'll learn again.
You don't even know what you forgot. You're like, wait, what did I give him?
I know, but like, maybe one day I'll learn again.
This is true. But either way, also, you take
There's a caveat to that as well,
you take
Sean.
3 forgotten damage, which
What's that?
is permanent damage to your nerve until you rest.
Oh,
3
I'm okay.
Until you rest.
until you rest. Then you roll a d4 and see how much you regain.
Okay. I'm down to 5 nerve. Whoops. Excuse me.
The coin, all of it collapses back inside the coin. The coin goes and it reattaches into itself again and then plops into your hand.
Nice. That'll be cool. I'll keep that one for later. Yay. I go back in.
All right. As you're like getting up and you're like, oh, okay, interesting. I don't even know what I forgot. All right. And then you look over and you see somebody just like standing in the middle of the town, like. He just goes onto his back, and you can see the pastor like just walking out of the church, going.
I'm a demon man.
He just goes and grabs the guy and brings him into the church.
Hey, I don't say that in character.
I'm a demon man.
This is just the most traumatized time
Alright. Well,
at this point.
Yeah. Now that I own the bank and the bar.
Abraxas.
Yeah.
It's significantly harder for you to remember what a prophet is. You can still remember, but it's a lot harder to recall.
Wait, what? What?
I will go into a meditative state somewhere.
Okay.
What?
Great.
Alright. I go back in the bar and I tell everyone except for the crew to get out.
All right. Everybody's like, oh, okay. And they all kind of stand up. The guy at the piano is like,
You can stay. Piano guy,
oh,
stay.
okay. And he keeps playing.
Play me a song, you piano man.
And now you are all only the
Harmonica?
ones left in here.
Do I have a harmonica in my pack?
Who do you?
Oh
Um,
no.
No.
Roll fate.
13.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah.
You yank one out.
He starts playing the song and I just kind of
Mm-hmm. You play along with it.
just humming along with the piano.
Cool.
Well. What a place.
Yeah.
What a time. What a place. I almost forgot it.
All right.
Crickets. Nice. All right.
What? Were you talking to me?
I'm talking to the crew.
Oh,
Oh,
I didn't know that's
gotcha.
what you meant.
Oh no, I'm meditating somewhere.
Alright.
So.
Alright. So I kind of sit. I just kind of.
What's
I'm sitting there.
Can
with
I have
my
a
old
recap
fashioned
of
and I
what we
just-
were doing? Why we got on the
What?
train? I don't remember.
We were getting on the
coming-
train to go to where Daniel Traden is. This
Ah,
village.
right.
Daniel
Right.
Traden's here.
This
I
is your
think-
hometown, dude. Your time.
Let's,
Your town. Your plan.
Let's go do that. Let's go get them. Yeah. Let's go. Rally up.
You want to
Okay.
go after Daniel now.
Yeah. Oh, I tell everyone about the Divergent event that I know of that's happening tomorrow.
So what
Gotcha.
exactly is this divergent thing? Is it more sentinels bursting out of the ground? Because if that's happening,
Do I know anything about it, or is it literally just I know of an event that's happening tomorrow?
You know about it. You know that it's going to be occurring within the town, and it's going to be spreading across a large portion of the land. You know that things from not just the timeline you came through will be merging here. It's going to be a lot of things.
Yeah, I relayed that.
Sean, by the way, I was talking to you, not you, in the last session, and I made a bet with you that if we can get the train through this thing and we can get like a space train back in our own timeline, I give you half of all my goo.
Oh gosh.
I'm in.
Yep,
Good.
that's what Clay said.
if we can find a way to get that train through the rift and then we can get like a space train or something, you've got it.
I shake your hand vigorously.
Yep, let's do it. We were on the train and I was like, if we can get this through the rift, I give you half my goo. And you're like, deal. Yeah.
All right. Anyway,
Let's do it.
back pocket
Town's
plan.
gonna be
Let's go with plan
destroyed.
number 1. Let's go get
Yes. Let's go get trading.
Traden.
Trading. All right.
this is
I just kind of wave my hand like, the rally, like spin my leg. Let's go.
Let's get the
Okay.
Nowhere to go.
gunman first. Let's get Abraxas. Let's get Odysseus.
Everyone's just
When I-
kind of quiet.
I walked off somewhere. I was asking Odysseus if she went with me to meditate.
I have no idea what happened, so
I don't think so. I assumed
I'm just
Odysseus
following you.
probably. Okay. In that case, yes, you're with him. But I assume you're just kind of off in the corner and you're just both kind of sitting there. Abraxas, you feel the knowledge kind of return to you, although it's like you've forgotten it. But if you're attempting to recall all that information, it's returning to you, but it's difficult.
I'm trying to commune real quick
Mm-hmm. Okay.
with like someone.
We'll say as that's occurring, you guys are having your discussion over there. Roll fate.
10.
Nothing happens.
Okay. All right. Nothing happens then.
Let's yeah.
So yeah, you hear him. So let's go after. Let's get Daniel. Let's go. Clay, do you know where Daniel is?
Hmm.
No. I
Might be
don't.
a good place to start.
Yeah,
Yes.
right. Wait, actually, do I know?
Nope.
Okay.
Last you knew that he was in the church. At least where they went was in the church. He was.
Oh,
there,
that's
but
right.
You don't know
I'll
if
go
he'd
ask
gone.
Odysseus and Abraxas if they found anything out about Traden while he was in the church.
All right.
No, not really. I'm trying to figure out why you're even after him. What he did to you.
yeah.
I give them
We don't understand.
the whole spiel of how he killed my father.
All right.
Also, he's an outlaw and just needs to be brought to justice.
I'm an outlaw.
No, you're a bounty hunter.
I would say he's an ally at this point with his demon horse taking out half a train.
Oh gosh.
I reasoned to him like, I am a bounty hunter, but in other places I am an outlaw. Yet
Yeah.
we work together.
This is personal.
Fair.
How?
Is there anything to make it worthwhile for us? I
We
understand
bring
it's
him back
personal.
to our timeline
All right.
in the future, and we cash his bounty. Split it 3 ways. Well, evenly throughout the crew.
How much is just a bounty?
3 million goo.
Not a bad dude.
Split 3 ways, that's 1 million each.
Well,
Depending on how far we split it.
It is throughout the whole crew.
Yes, which means less than that.
Let's see. I'll give you my half. How's that? As my portion. All I want is justice.
Good enough for me. Well, he's at the church. That's when I talk to him. You might want to watch out. There's probably going to be a couple people there if you do even decide to do it at the church.
I would like to restate that both Abraxas and Odysseia, you both remember that he said, if you need to find me, he'll know where I am.
Yeah.
But you know where he is, for sure.
Nope.
No?
I am going to add. Though, he did say, it might not be at the church now, but you said that you would know where to find him.
Does that mean anything to me, Cole?
Roll knowledge.
Oh, nat 20.
Oh, yeah.
Dang.
You instantly know. It's probably right where your dad died.
Rally up. Before we
didn't
do
move
this,
anywhere.
I'm gonna come up with a game plan.
I was thinking about that, and I was actually talking to you, and I was like, I was thinking about that.
I rally my quote-unquote crew, the Terra Alpha soldiers.
Oh, yeah. You got your 3 soldiers who are hanging out with you, too.
There's 4.
It's 4? Oh, yeah.
There were 4
Yeah,
of
there
them.
were Thor. There were Thor.
And,
Yep, there were
I'm
Thor.
trying to slowly get them to be my crew.
Bro, do you know how much you have to? Do you realize the amount of chemical and mechanical chipped implanted they are?
Yeah,
I
they ain't
am
got a
also
choice, man.
Matrix. I am also Matrix.
This is true, but Matrix can't override biologics.
This is true, but we can kind of twist minds, though.
This is
how we
true.
talk.
Good luck.
It's
Anyway,
like
every
chemically
day.
prone to, obey a certain individual. It's gonna be very difficult for them to join.
I'd like to just say just trying to slowly chip them for the duration of time we've been there, just chipping away at it.
All right.
I mean, the issue is you don't have full control over your Matrix abilities.
No, I know how to talk. See, Matrix, the way I talk to him is trained. It wasn't by enhancements.
Mm-hmm.
I
Right.
think that the game plan should be, and I'll come over to Odysseia and I'll give him pull out my journal, and I'll draw a rough draft of a perimeter of the house and
Okay.
the farm. I said I think we should have snipers and then I point at this ridge. I think the 4 soldiers would be perfect, and we will enter through the front gate and try and get him to come up front.
You do remember that your father, I'm going to say he died inside the main barn.
Yes. What's Valera or no? What's Sam's character's name?
Kiara.
Kiara.
Yes.
I'd like you to run stealth. See if you can sneak into the barn and do some scouting. We want to make sure there's no one waiting for us.
Shouldn't you be the one to do that?
I could just say, I did tell him as long as I don't attack him and he doesn't attack me. I'll
He
honor
either
that.
dies by my hand or he comes with us.
Good with me. I can show up to talk to him. I will not attack him or touch him or his crew, and they will honor him. You can get your opening that way.
I am
Agreed.
also bound by that as well.
I'll go talk to him. He'll know you're here. I'm not gonna do anything. He's not gonna do anything to me. There's your shot, if you choose it.
Let's be on our toes and just roll with it.
Well, we'll go out ahead of you.
Cole,
Mhm.
when everyone walks out, as they're walking out, I pull out the 3 vials of rattlesnake venom I've had this whole time.
Oh, yeah.
Oh
and
no.
I dip 3 bullets into the rattlesnake venom.
Okay. Gotcha. You do so.
I load those 3 bullets into my revolver.
Playing rattlesnake roulette.
No, I'm gonna make sure the first one is rattlesnake and the next 2.
Oh, definitely. All right.
I will board my I'll ride my horse and summon my 2 dogs, and offer Odysseus a hand.
Okay.
And I'll have the 4 guys just following us, just trotting over to wherever it is.
Gotcha. Cool. All right. In that
We'll
case,
have Abraxas go out first, and we'll follow behind.
all right, and we're still having Kiara scout out forward.
Yes, correct.
All right.
Oh boy.
Gotcha. You guys, I'd say it's a couple mile walk out to your farm. This whole territory is very, very different than the other town you guys were in, which was kind of like middle desert stuff. This is a lot more
Frontier.
it's a lot more green out here.
Is it plains green or forest?
It's flat. There's some hills here and there. It's not as rocky and cold, like not as rocky and hot. It's still hot, but the environment has changed a bit. I'd say there's some trees and it's a little bit of light forest, as well as greener sections while still being very hot, and some of it's still burnt. Yeah.
We're not gonna take the main road. The people on foot.
Okay.
We're gonna cut across.
Gonna hear complaints from Alan the entire way.
Secures along with it, so
Gotcha. You guys are on your way. The soldiers are kind of walking up behind you. None of them are talking the whole time.
Behind me.
Behind all
us.
of you, they're kind of just like walking up. You know, the 4 of them are just kind of trudging along with you guys, but none of them are talking. You continue. You probably walk for, I'd say, half hour, and you make it to the outskirts of what looks to be Clay's farm.
Okay.
I give the soldiers an order to get up on the ridge and provide support.
All right, they do so. They trudge up the hill. They jump one of your fences and keep going. You see them kind of vanish out of sight as they continue up.
Kiara,
yeah.
check the house.
Check the house or the barn?
The house. I'm having Abraxas go into the barn.
Gotcha.
With Odysseus and the horse and the 2
Okay.
dogs.
Makes
Just
sense.
riding to the barn.
All right, you guys head out that direction. Kiara, you're heading towards the house. Roll stealth.
Oh boy. Why is it me? I'm not the one that's made for stealth anymore.
Still got good stealth.
Indeed I do, apparently. That was cocked.
Zip. Bug.
It's nighttime.
Non-nat 23.
Yeah, you guys get out there. I'd say it could be nighttime by the time you guys get out there. Non-nat 23.
Non-nat 24.
Yeah.
Sorry, I lost a die, but non-nat 24.
All right, all good. All right, yeah, you start sneaking in. You kind of make your way into the house. It's pretty it's not difficult at all. Going inside, you see a couple people walking around in here. One of them seems to be a woman, and there's a child or 2 walking around in here as well. They don't seem to notice you. You just kind of slink your whole way through. You don't see
there's a
anybody
walking
else.
lizard. Okay.
You do not notice anyone else as you go.
Okay. I'll get out of the house and make my way back.
All right. Abraxas, Odysseus, the horse, and wolves. You all head up into the barn, where you can see there is a light. There's a lantern sitting on the one of the crates in the barn. There's some different animals that are in here. There's one that's sleeping over in the corner, and there's a horse that's kind of tied up and just sitting there, which looks to be most likely Daniel's.
Okay.
You can see Daniel sitting in the middle of the barn. He's got what looks to be like a hay bale next to him that he's leaning on, and he's got a stool. He seems to have been sitting there for a while. You can see as you walk up, his eyes flicker, and he rubs his nose.
I just get off my horse and just say it's me.
Hello.
Howdy. Well, you probably know why I'm here.
Where's Clay?
Somewhere in the back. I'm not gonna do anything to you. Don't worry about that. A deal's a deal.
Well, I'm alone, so I hope you realize that. And I hope he realizes that.
I told him I'm not dipping a finger into this mess.
Clay, roll stealth.
Keep going.
Um,
It's gonna be a while.
All right. Sure.
I forgot.
I just keep saying, is your family gonna be alright?
I bet they'll survive. Even if I don't.
Well, is there anything I could do to help them? I don't care how this goes. You have a bounty, but it's not on this time. I don't care.
You know why I shot those people there?
Let me just nudge my head.
There's some interesting folks.
On Nat 42.
Very much. Nat?
Non-Nat
Oh.
42.
Okay. They're bad people. Whatever they're doing to their civilization, it's really messed up.
Who are you
They
talking
tried
about?
cornering me
Who?
in the shuttle or in the station. Station? I believe it's a station.
No, them. They're Alpha. Oh, yeah, I know them. We watch. My people and I have been watching them. They're interesting folk, all right.
What do you like in the other timeline?
Hmm?
What do you like in the other timeline? I had different gear when I came through. I got my original cloak and jacket. Everything. Except for my gun. Which I believe he has.
Yeah, he has it. I didn't know what seems like an old gun. Probably, well,
It is.
it is an old gun. I like that. I like that time because it's where I belong. That's where my people are.
I can see why. I belong here for sure. Simpler. You can hear this conversation taking place. Clay.
When he says, I belong here, I say you belong in a pine box 6 feet underground.
He doesn't stand up. He doesn't even move. He goes, Braxis, I actually
Yes?
trusted you. You know, I didn't expect a sneak attack.
We told you he was in the back some.
I was so keeping to my word.
This
We're
is
not
true.
touching you.
I'm not. I won't attack you. You deal with Traden, or he deals with you.
Clay!
How you like? I was before while he does that. I'm like, I just like take out my weapon and just set it there and just lean.
He sits up, and you can see he goes, oh, as he he seems to be in pain. He's not doing very well. As he stands up and turns around. And Clay, I assume you're standing right there with the gun to him?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Play.
Puts up his hands.
All your weapons, drop them on the floor.
He drops one gun.
All of your weapons.
Would you like me to do a turnaround?
Wait, what?
Would you like me to do a turnaround?
Yes.
I don't have anything else on me.
Is there a rope in the barn?
I assume so.
I tell him to grab it.
Valera, everybody else. I guess I should say everybody else. Where are you at?
I was gonna ask them if they wanted to play a game of Go Fish.
I'm
I'm
waiting.
just sitting here like, do I ask them?
I'm waiting. I'm waiting on the outside of the barn.
Okay, I assume you guys are kind of all outside of it. That makes sense.
Yeah. Alan's
Kind
just
of leaning
leaning
against the
next to
barn
the
door.
door.
Just.
Gotcha. Everybody stand there. You want to play Go Fish?
Uh-huh.
No.
I
I just shake my head.
Sag. I'll sit and play solitaire.
Good way of having your cards blown to bits.
Oh no, not my cards. Not my life!
when he gets out, or before I walk, I was gonna walk out, then I stop and pick up my gun and just put it back again.
Mhm.
I'll go to the house and just tell Traden, I'll make sure they don't touch your family.
What? Wait, what? This is my
Yeah.
house.
There's someone inside this house.
Huh?
There was people
Okay,
inside the house.
the real me is confused because
Wait, so
you
who's
keep saying
do we know-
Traden.
Yes.
We're not
There's
going to touch
someone
Traden's family.
Yes, his family's in the house. There's a wife
No.
and 2 kids.
They're
no,
my
that's
family.
that's Clay's family.
Oh.
Oh, okay. I just. Well, I don't do that. I just wait. I just sit. Actually, I just walk out.
Yeah, sorry, I should have specified that, but yes, those are Clay's family.
Okay.
That is
Yeah.
Clay's family.
I'll just go knock on the door and just warn them.
All right. The lady opens the door and goes, "Hello? Who are you?"
I'm a stranger.
Not.
Okay.
My name's Abrexis. I don't go in the barn right now. Clay's over there.
What? Clay's back?
Don't.
Wh-
Where's
What am I supposed to do? I gotta go out now.
No. He's dealing with trading. I'm not getting myself involved in this mess. I thought I'd warn you. May I come in?
No. You may not.
Would you mind if we sat on this porch then?
That's fine, as long as you don't come in. You hear say something like your son's name. I don't know. I wouldn't know the son's name. Say, Danny, because there's Dans everywhere. Grab the gun.
I wouldn't
Uh-oh.
get involved if I were you. I'm not threatening you. It's gonna get messy and you don't want... Don't do it.
Don't.
You see the gun. There's a kid that he was probably like 12. Hands her a rifle of some kind, and she just holds on to it.
Uh-oh.
And then closes the door.
Alright, and I just sit there and pet my wolves.
All right. You got
Well,
your one
Wait
that's
for this to be done.
nice and happy, and the other one's all grumpy as usual.
Yep.
I tell Traden to grab the rope and start tying himself up.
That's low.
I could put a bullet in your knee, make you even lower.
Not much lower I can go, really.
6 feet under in a pine box is where I was thinking.
He goes,
Please.
Or hell. Either way.
hell's probably kinder than you are, my friend. You can
Go
see
on.
his nose starts to bleed, and he wipes his nose, and his eyes flicker like a off and on, like a flash of light coming from his eyes.
What are you?
I don't really know.
Next question. If you don't answer it right, you're dead. What is going on? Why I asked him specifically, why is your eyes flickering and your nose bleeding?
Oh,
Both of which I don't really know. But I know it happened as soon as you started chasing me. We went through whatever that was. This
Why am I not doing it?
vortex. Because you're not like me.
Then what are you?
I don't know! They called me Zalos. In the other place.
Do I have any knowledge on Zalos?
Yeah, you've heard the name. You know they're telepathic. Some of them have weird abilities.
Great. Man, I don't. Just tie yourself up.
Please don't.
He ties himself up. He does so. He ties his legs, and he sits there.
Well, I know something's happening tomorrow. And you've got a pretty price on your head in the other world. You're coming with me.
Yeah, a whole 3 mil. Apparently that's real pocket change for you and your gang.
Oh, yeah. I can't wait to find out what they're gonna do to you.
Oh. You're gonna let that other group torture me, huh?
You know, I think I'm gonna get a front row seat with some popcorn.
Oh no.
Oh, dear Lord.
How about you just shoot me now?
No, that's too easy. You don't deserve that. Death is too kind for you.
Clay? I don't usually say this to people hunting me, but I feel bad for you.
I'll feel better once you're dead.
Hmm.
Make sure it's slow.
Yeah, the world changed you.
Probably.
Oh, I'm sure of it. I'm sure your wife would love you now.
She has nothing to do with this. This is between you and me.
Yeah, you seem to care a lot.
Anyway, I'll cut your tongue out the next words you say.
He just shrugs. He just goes,
With his hands tied.
he hasn't tied his hands. How do you tie his hands? How do you tie your own hands?
You
He
can.
can't really tie himself.
You can make a loop and pull it tight. It's like a slip knot.
You know, Clay, if I was being told to tie myself, I would leave something so I can get out of it.
Exactly.
Mhm.
I know that.
Yeah, he has not tied his hands. He's left his feet tied, and he has the rope left.
Who's near me?
Everybody else is out, like outside. You're the only person inside right now.
Is it Brax? Oh, Braxis. Is Odysseus?
No, I'm not helping you. I
Is he
think
inside,
you're being
though?
ridiculous.
Valera. Will you tie his hands, please?
Yeah.
All right, Valera, you step inside from outside, and he goes, "Whoa,
Mhm.
wasn't expecting that."
A lot of people don't, as I tie his hands.
All right, yeah, he lets you do so.
Alright, so you know a time when this rift starts?
Do I know the exact time, or do I just know it's tomorrow?
You just know it's tomorrow.
Okay.
Technically, you're in like really late night, so at this point, it's closer to that day.
We should get back to the town. But before we do that, I'm gonna go see my wife and my child. Don't let him move. If he tries to escape, kill him.
If I so much as move, shoot me in the face.
I thought I said. Maybe I was mistaken.
Play.
Maybe I just didn't. I thought I heard something. Maybe I just didn't.
Go see your wife.
He actually chuckles a little bit as he's sitting there.
I go up to the porch and where Raxus is.
All right. Yeah, he's sitting there kind of on I assume a rocking chair that's sitting on the porch.
Yeah.
This big old bounty hunter just.
Yeah. He's got the
Nah,
rifle.
I'm going like this. We're just going like this.
I know.
Just sitting, waiting.
I'm kind of leaning against one of the banisters. Well, against one of the porch supports.
I go to the door.
All right. You're at the door.
I open the door.
You are instantly faced with a rifle. Just right at you. And your wife, who is standing there, goes, Clay?
It's me. And I just pull the rifle aside, like push it aside.
She kind of almost like grips it back again, like to kind of push it towards you, just a little bit like shocked. She goes, I didn't believe him.
I'm here.
Where have you
I
been?
just go like. If they can see me, I'm just go like.
I'm not going to explain everything, but I will explain that we need to leave and that she needs to pack up some things.
Why? You've been gone for so long.
There's
Didn't think you
something
were coming
bad that's
back.
going to happen here, and we need to get out.
What happened to Daniel? You've been driven to catch that man for months. Or I assume this whole time.
You know what he did. He deserves it.
I guess.
Anyway, pack up some things. We're leaving it here in a little bit. What do you
I'm confused. Okay. Sorry, I was just DM'd a very strange meme. She goes,
Oh!
That.
Okay. Move past that.
she goes, I don't think I want to go. I've been living here and I've been making my own way. You kind of left. Where have you been?
I explain the portal in my own words.
She goes, very original. Did the dog eat your homework too? Come on. Clay, been chasing that man for months. Where'd you go?
I show her the coin.
She,
I flip it like I did when I was in the bar.
okay. You flick it up and it splits itself open again, tendrils emerging, and Viden's eyes look back at you. Then they rotate towards her and rotate back towards you. And she just like, she's just frozen against the wall.
It's okay. I promise.
She's pointing. She then starts to slowly point the
Whoa,
gun.
whoa, 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 whoa!
I'm gonna make it.
I'm gonna
nice
hold the
and-
end of the gun and I'm gonna pull it down.
She goes,
I-
"What? What in?"
You didn't believe me.
I just say,
This is
"Oh, that's
what I
Satan."
gotta do.
Oh, that's Satan. Is that what you say?
Yeah.
Conrad, please don't.
Oh, that's Satan.
I'm both.
She goes.
No, it's not. It's not Satan. He's an
It's not
She
idiot.
fights the gun a little bit.
I like laugh. I like chuckle.
I take the gun out of her hands.
Roll power.
Oh, well, you know.
Oh, never mind.
okay.
She not one. You take the gun at like nothing and you throw it to the ground.
Look, I'm trying to prove to you right now what I'm telling you is true.
that
Oh,
it's
you're
like,
real convincing.
I just say that was true. Oh, that
You
is
hear,
Satan.
you hear, what knowledge do you seek from the coin? And she goes, ah!
Look, Viden, hold on, just one moment.
He blinks at you a couple times very slowly.
I pointed. It's like I'm like, oh, he works for the devil. What?
She goes, I don't know what to believe. Danny,
I point
run.
my gun in your face, Abraxas, and I tell you the next words better not be anything that has to do with Satan or the devil.
I point Peta at him. You want to bet that?
For God's sake, just shut up!
I keep laughing. I'm like, just like losing my mind.
All right.
Viden collapses back into a coin again and like slaps to the ground.
Okay. Danny, do not run away. Just listen to me, okay?
The kid's breathing really hard. He's like,
I love all of you. I love you both.
I'm like,
I would never do anything to hurt you or bring any harm to you. And we have to leave. And this chuckle nut is being stupid, is trying to make you think I'm not telling you the truth because he just wants to have a laugh.
I'm like, adding chaos.
In fact, I shut the door and pull the blind down so they can't see his face.
I just hear, that's boring.
Why don't you tell him about the barn? I say really loudly.
Well, we're gonna go get him up, I guess. Well, no.
We can't get involved.
Look.
what happened to Daniel?
Nothing's happened to Daniel. He is just tied up. I give you my word.
Okay. You're not exactly doing the best manner of convincing me. You just showed me what I think might be the devil himself.
Well,
I
I'll go
promise
get
you.
the sacrifices ready. I'll be back. I'm gonna walk away.
She grabs the rifle up and literally just goes into the ground. Just like right at the door. She goes, shut up! Everybody shut up!
I'm just walking away at this point, just laughing as I'm walking away.
All right. Just calm down. I know this is a lot. Okay? Go get some clothes and some food and all the guns. Okay?
Just all of them. Okay.
We're going to have an opportunity to have a life like we've never had before.
Okay. Okay. She walks off into the other room and she kind of pats Danny on the back and
no.
suggests he go get some things ready.
I
Cool.
see that.
Conrad, stop!
I do that.
Oh my word. Yeah. You let them walk off into the other room and start packing things up.
I do
give him
that.
I give him 5 minutes.
All right. What are you back in the barn again?
Me?
Abraxas? Yeah.
I was at the porch. The horse, I kind of rode to the front of the porch. I do that.
No.
I feed a little bit of alcohol.
No.
And then I gather, the men. Yeah.
Would Abraxas have an actual reason to do that?
No, he's just bored, and I think this is all stupid.
I think it's stupid too.
Wow. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Just grabbing my family, it's great.
No, I'm talking about your relationship with Daniel.
We don't have one. He's a bastard.
You have a relationship.
Huh?
In a different sort of sense.
I don't rev my horse that bad, but I rev it to move it, which would probably sound pretty otherworldly anyway.
Yeah, it's true. It does make a very strange sound. A little bit demonic. It's not exactly convincing anybody else that's not demonic. What is the rest of the party doing? And also, is Josiah still there?
He's in the restroom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I didn't see him walk in.
Once
Oh,
go ahead.
We'll say that Valera brings Daniel over, and he's just being dragged like this, just by his back. Ooh, yikes. Don't look at my
Oh.
Anyway. That's a sweaty job being a TM, don't you know?
I
Anyway,
Yeah.
once
He's
they
being
come
dragged
back,
over.
once they come back, we gather the horse. I throw Daniel Traden on the back of the horse.
You hear him go, oh!
I get
you're
on
being
the
nicer
horse.
than I figured you would be.
Not like sitting, but laying.
Yeah, like
Still nicer than I was expecting.
And then
yeah, like laying over the
we-
horse.
Yep. And then the other horse, I'll have my wife and my son ride, and we'll go back to the town.
All right, excuse me.
I'll also whistle for the soldiers to come with us as well. Like I'll
Right,
rally.
yeah, the
them
soldiers
back.
come running down the mountain or the hill. Just they run up very quickly. They're very well trained and conditioned. And they run up to your group.
And now,
You see Daniel. He's looking over at the horse, the other horse, and he just goes, "Clay, can I ask you something real quick?
no, you can't ask me anything. Shut up.
What the heck is that horse?"
I told you, you can't ask me anything. Shut up.
What's the horse, Clay?
I will
no.
kick you with my heel in the back of your head. I kick him in the back of the head.
He goes, "Oh, oh, oh, try harder next time, man."
Oh man, you're really just testing me right now.
Play.
It's the plan.
I get off the horse, I take out my rifle, and I go to knock him out.
All right, you go. You do actually do it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, just you're right in the face. Just goes. He goes, "But," and he just hangs there. His arms are just.
He's
dangling
actually
down.
just dead.
You do see his nose is bleeding very, very badly.
I check for a pulse.
He's alive, but he's bleeding.
Shove my handkerchief up his nose.
Gotcha. All right, you hear him go.
All right, let's go back to town. The divergence is going to happen soon, and I don't know when.
All right, you guys are starting to walk back. It's still very, very late night. You're walking back into town. Your demon horse, literally, its eyes are glowing red, and they're like beaming high beams onto the ground as it's like walking forward. Your two wolves are just kind of trotting around beside them. They're like mixing in with the different group, and they're checking everybody. The little, the happy one sniffs at Daniel and goes, and then gets happy again and starts walking. Continues to move around, and you guys make it back into town. You can see several other individuals in the town center just kind of like standing and talking at night. One of them goes, "Well, hello, fellas. What's going on?"
Nothing that concerns you.
I don't say anything. I
Get the
just
priest.
look at him.
Huh?
He says, "Get the priest," to the other guy, and the other guy's and walks off.
I just
Oh,
look at them
no.
slowly. Well, I'm gonna like tear while we're on our way there, just so I look menacing.
Okay,
I just don't say anything.
roll knowledge when you do that, really quickly.
Where's we head to the for the train.
All right. As you're starting to walk towards the train, about what you think is going to happen happens. Your horse is, has a couple spots on it that go and they shift and change and glitch out as you can see that its spots change from just like a white to like a black, and then it shifts around a couple other colors.
I put it on chat.
Gotcha, I saw. Yeah, you succeeded doing that. You start smoking. Josiah, just FYI, you're all heading back into town with the horses and the wife and child of
And Traden.
yeah, and
Who's
Traden,
alive.
who is alive but knocked out,
Lovely.
and bleeding profusely from his nose, over the
With
back
the
of the horse.
handkerchief shoved up
Yes,
his nose.
stuffed up his nostrils. Yeah.
This poor
Yep.
guy.
And
Anyway.
you guys are heading towards the train. Things have started to glitch.
I proceed to get everyone on the train, and we're gonna try and find one of the portals, and we're gonna drive the train through it.
But
Oh no.
you do realize the train's stuck on tracks, right? It
We
won't
don't know
move.
we don't know what it'll turn into in our world.
Yeah, but the train's still stuck on the tracks in this world. If a portal doesn't appear on the tracks,
That's what I'm saying. We try and find something.
probably-
All
I
right.
think we're gonna be a bit busy with sentinels popping out of the ground again.
Now that we run them over with the train.
Oh, cool. Are they there now?
Hmm?
Are the... Yeah, here, I'll message it to you.
I'm sorry, I don't know what you're talking about.
Since that's all happening. Messages.
Oh, I know. Oh. Yeah, I'd assume that's kind of happened by this point, at least on the other side
And
of things.
also, the big
But-
boys.
Don't worry, yeah, don't worry.
Okay. That was a book.
Anyway, yeah, I get everyone who's on the train off the train, and everyone who's with me on the train.
The train is abandoned. There's nobody on the train. It's just sitting there.
Where's the engineer? Is he up there?
Nobody's on it, dude. Literally,
Yeah,
the back half of the train has no cars. It's just the wheels.
What?
Yeah.
That's because of Abraxas' freaking horse.
Oh.
Yeah, I kind of wrecked it.
He
Yeah,
Wait.
it's-
Hold on.
wrecked is
there
an
engine?
understatement.
Yes, there's an
There's
engine.
an engine.
It goes engine,
And about
car, flat,
Yes.
car.
Okay. Well,
We
everyone
can
get
just
on
disconnect.
where you can.
I'll just disconnect the flat parts, I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah.
disconnect the flag parts. I was gonna
You
say.
pull
like,
the
that'd be great.
pin from those, and you now only have the main section at the front there. All right, cool.
This will be
Yeah.
significantly easier to move.
As
Where's
you guys
the
are starting to get on the
engineer?
train,
Don't worry, I watched him. I know how to do this.
It's all right.
roll perception.
All of us?
All of you.
I don't.
What are we doing? I'm sorry.
All of you roll
That does
perception.
not sound like a good thing.
I need to grab my other dice. Be right back.
Perception.
At least they're nearby.
Well,
Woo, that was real high.
Oh wow. Wait. What do I have with that?
Peter, you and I are doing great. You want to be playing Go Fish?
Oh wow.
we're doing our best at playing Go Fish Wanna Move.
Yes,
That's
we
what we
are.
are
What-
doing.
What even are
Let's go.
Kiara? What's Kiara doing best?
Nat 25.
Ooh. All right, post in chat, please.
Okay.
Trying to pay attention, but I'm more so focused on trying to beat Atlas and Go Fish.
6, 8, 10, 15, 25. Very nice.
And 17.
And 17. All right. So, sounds good. 1 second. So, all right. Let's continue. For those of
Lesser.
well, the nat 25 seals it either way.
Uh-oh.
I hate you.
You're all walking up to the train, and you're starting to get on and get other things sorted. And you, Abraxas, you pull the pin from it, and you're like, okay, we don't have to worry about those. You kind of just push them away. You strongly, surprisingly, you're able to kind of push them out. Even though you shouldn't be that strong, you're able to.
Do I look at my arms?
As you do, you look at yourself and, and there's a glitch, and you can see your mechanical bits return and then vanish again. And you, for a second, are connected back up to the hive mind again, and then away. I guess it's to the network, not to the hive mind, but you're connected up, and you're like, huh! And then it's gone again.
I'm getting frustrated,
Kiara?
irritated.
Yeah.
As you are getting up onto the train, you feel yourself shift a second, and your arm gets very, very small. It's like you notice that your skin has changed colors to much more reptilian, and then shifts back.
I don't think I'm okay. Did you see that, Alan? Valera?
What?
Did Alan see anything?
Yeah, I'm gonna say most of you guys kind of saw who were next to her.
I'm not. I'm in the conductor's area, figuring out how to fire up the train.
You're like, okay, yeah. You go, and you light
Light
the
up
main
a
fire
fire.
in the front there. Yep. Takes a couple minutes to start revving itself up that way.
There
You're
we
adding
go.
coal to it. But Clay, as you are getting onto the train, you kind of pull yourself up. You look off into the distance behind where the trains would sit, and you can see there are some eyes glowing back at you from the distance, as well as what look to be skull heads looking back. They look to be of animal carcasses heads.
Hold on. How far away?
25. Well, I would say maybe
great.
50 feet.
Okay, and they're where?
They're kind of out in the midst of the sparse trees.
And you said eyes and skulls?
Mm-hmm. You don't recognize this.
Yeah, I was going to say, do I need to roll knowledge?
Nope. You just don't know what this is.
Abraxas. I don't know what that is. And I point over there.
Abraxas, you spot it too. You can see them
I know
actually
what this
slowly
is.
stepping forward. And you
I know
recognize
what those
them.
are.
Oh, great! We're in a George
Yeah.
O'Keeffe painting now.
Yeah,
Everybody on the train
prepare
now.
yourselves, sentinels.
What? I told you, sentinels were coming.
Or I know.
Everyone,
You didn't know, apparently.
get on the train.
I think
Now.
we're
You see
already on
the soldiers go, those are the skull things that we saw.
Yep. I'm back out as I'm letting the fire go up, and I'm like, yep. We saw those while we were camping that night too.
How far away were we from the conductor's engineer booth?
I
It's
just
probably
walked
within
out of it.
earshot.
Fire
Definitely.
up those engines. Let's get out of here. I
Let's
yell
do
and
it.
scream.
All right. As you guys
go
are starting
back
to
in.
get things moving and stuff starting to kind of kick up and start, activating, things are glitching. You can see parts of the wood shift to metal and then shift back to wood again. And then as you watch these skeletal figures start to shift up and dripping this black material, their bodies glitch and shift, and you can see sentinel heads are replaced. Replace the metallic or the
House goals.
skulls, yes, the cow skulls.
We might get
and their
combat.
bodies shift back, and you can see this dripping material coming from out of them. It looks to be thermal, like that their bodies have shifted, but then attempted to regrow, but that's not right. They're not regenerating correctly. Is the main thing.
Must go
Hey.
faster. Must go faster.
Heck, I mean,
This
if
is-
there's more
This is a
sentinels-
train from 1864. It's working as fast as it can.
Yeah, you're literally going, and you hear it go,
Oh no.
and its wheels go. And they're starting to very slowly start moving.
I feel stronger than I should.
I'm gonna start shooting at them.
Go ahead. Roll accuracy. And what were you gonna say, Abraxas?
I shouldn't have been able to push those carts out that way.
Mm-mm.
Oh, I'm gonna try something, I guess.
Actually, I just remembered something.
Go in the back and try to push it.
Oh, get us going.
He's pushing the train.
I'm gonna get out and push. You get out, and you get up next to the train. I'm like the main train. I'm gonna say the actual engine.
Yeah.
And you start going, and you're actually like you feel stuff starting to like pump and shift inside your body that you recognize.
Yeah. I'm just gonna keep doing
there's
that.
glitches all over you, and suddenly like you're all back to yourself again.
Yeah, I'll do that then.
All right, you
I'll
start
keep
pushing
pushing.
and pushing and pushing. You're getting it maybe a foot or two faster than it should be right now. It's not much faster, but you hear the train go. It starts
I get
to
my
like.
horse to do it too.
Yeah, the horse starts to like. It's kind of pushed its head up, and you hear it go. It's like pushing itself, and it's got the steam coming out of its nose.
Whatever you're doing, it's working.
Instead of shooting, I'm gonna use the knowledge that what's his name gave me to see if I can build the incineration pistol right now.
You do not have the materials to do so right now.
Dang it! Okay, I'll still shoot at him.
All right, you go. Roll accuracy.
Yeah, probably.
Things that I'm good at.
Yay.
This is
Here we
not
go.
what I wanted.
It's perfect. People are punching each other and breaking glass.
That's not it.
Moment. Wow, that was
That ain't it, pal. That's pretty funny.
18.
18. Was that with a d20?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's fine. We're not going to roll damage at this point, just so you can hit them. So you go. You can see the flash of light as it hits one of them. You can see it breaks off its arm, but it glitches and it reappears. And you can see the whole body kind of shifts as it seems to be kind of regenerating itself. And then the mechanical bits are then replacing the bony bits, and all those black material gooping around it. It splatters everywhere, and there's instead of black, it's now red. It's all shifting and changing, as well as the train and everything around you guys. Everything's starting to shift. Alan,
Do I
you
gain
notice that
my,
your
my
arm
armor
shifts back to its normal arm, and it shifts back again to the regular skin tone that you've been used to for the past few days. As well as your face, you can feel some fins that are kind of actually correct, and you're kind of able to feel some things changing and such like that. As is for everyone.
This has
What's
gotta
the
be
train looking like?
terrifying.
The train is still looking like the train. Some of the wheels shift and vanish and then reappear suddenly. And you can kind of feel it changing and shifting into something. You're not sure, but you feel like it's going to have to hit a gate before it can do anything.
I'm gonna board
That's
my.
works for me.
I'm gonna board my
There we
horse
go.
as well.
Perfect.
All right, you go. And you get on top of the horse. You can feel the horse go, and it kind of shifts. Suddenly you're on a hover bike again, and then it's back to a horse.
Okay. I will go. It's really loud.
You also see your wolves who are kind of run up next to you as the train's starting now to accelerate and just.
I'm gonna have them help as well.
They start trying to push, and you can see them kind of go, and then like merge together and split back apart again. Like they're like, whoa, and then they split back apart. They look at each other for a second, and look back up at you. And the happy one goes, huh?
I just like go. Keep pushing.
Yeah, you guys are pushing and pushing. Eventually, you're actually it's starting to make headway on you.
Okay, we board.
Yep, you jump up. The horse manages to also jump up. It kind of floats and then shifts itself over. Yeah.
I can see the horse going.
Yep. The wolves also manage to jump up. And as they do, they kind of combine and then re-diverge again. You can see
Do I have
the
my
two-
ion saber?
Your ion saber? Not yet. As you guys are starting to really start booking now, you're starting to make it out of that town. Your wife and child are like freaking out. They don't know what is going on. You hear,
Do they see me now?
"What's going on? What's happening?"
I pull
Do
them.
they see me walk
you.
down?
I believe
I
you.
sit down and I tell them this is what's happening. Okay, this is what I was
Okay.
talking about. We
Okay.
need to leave. Just
We're
breathe
leaving.
through it. Breathe through it. It's okay. I went through the same thing. Everything's gonna be okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna like walk past. Am I still the same form now? Am I still Matrix?
Yeah, you're still Matrix. You're probably the only whole one here right now.
He's comforting her, I pull out Payday and start shooting.
You.
Like next to with Payday.
Okay, and she's like, okay, breathe.
So
The kid's
I
just
was
like, it's actually kind of cool.
I'll actually lay a hand on Desi and see if anything happens.
You laying a hand on her doesn't change anything. You can see as you guys are doing so, Kiara, your rifle appears on your back again. You're like, oh yes, and you go to bring it out, and suddenly you shift, and Kiara's gone. Onto a pile. There's just clothes,
Oh
What?
no!
and you see the gun slap to the ground.
Oh no!
You, Clay, your idea failed miserably. We should have gone back to the portal.
At this current point, I'm not really trying to hide a Matrix, so my voice kind of sounds robotic.
Does your helmet go back on?
Yeah, like you know, like the Vanu, like the really robotic voices. Yeah, those.
Oh man. All right. Yeah, you go. You go. Your helmet locks back up again. You're kind of losing
say
and
ink
connecting to and from the Matrix network.
Yeah.
And you're saying, enemy spotted. And you can see as you guys are moving and faster, these things are keeping up with the train. They're like, you can see one of them shift and then shift back and then finally permanently shift over to a sentinel, which its body's all amalgamated, but it's still moving and booking. It's just leaving a trail of thermal behind. You can see it jumps up onto the train, as does the next one.
Okay.
I activate my cloak.
Okay. You go, and then it goes,
Do I turn back to my normal stuff?
yes. Your stuff reappears and glitches back onto you.
Boy.
Kiara, you don't know where you are. It's dark. It's very dark. And you still hear a train.
Help!
You seem
Anyone?
to have 4 legs.
What?
Can I crawl? I walk
Yes.
out.
Yeah.
Hey Josiah, remember how I said that there is something
Yeah.
that I knew about at the wedding? Yep, this was it.
So you
Yes.
manage to like scoot your way out of whatever this is on you, and you scoot your head up and you like look around. Everything's so big.
Everything's so big. You're really tall.
You say who
What?
do you say that to?
I'm with Valyra, right? Like Valyra's
Yeah.
in the same room I'm with him. Yeah, I look at
Yeah.
Valyra like,
I look
"You're
at
really
him like,
tall."
You see
Is it a child?
you see an iguana. Just on the ground. And it looks up at you and goes,
it's in the cloaks, right?
yeah. Oh,
It's in the
it's in
cloak,
just
right?
in the pile of clothes. Its head sticks out and it goes,
Yeah.
Hi. How'd you get tall?
it goes, ah.
I'm assuming I'm just tall.
I'm gonna predict that you have no idea what's going on, so I pick her up and put her on my shoulder. So we're just gonna roll with it.
What?
This was
I
asked
picked
of me.
Yes, it was.
picked-
I asked him
I picked
before
up-
I left.
I picked up Iguara.
Quora. You stick her on your shoulder.
I sit there and kind of like have my tail wrapped around. I'm just like crouched, like pressed against your body. Like I don't know what's going on here.
You grip, and there's some nails for sure. But as you're experiencing that, you shift, and your armor reappears, and you are back to original Valyra.
On top of.
I thought you were gonna say it was back to me, and I just crushed Valyra. And I was like, wait a second.
No, Valyra, not Kiara.
Yeah, Vali- All right. I'm gonna see what I can do.
Yep, you're still up in the main engineering section.
Yep. I comms in right before combat because combat's gonna ensue.
Mm-hmm.
I can see things glitching around me. This is your captain speaking. Prepare for a bumpy ride.
Yep. I'm gonna say for the rest of you, all of your stuff glitches and returns, except for Kiara, who is now an iguana.
What
Yes.
is the
I'm
Harvey?
so happy about this.
I go for
What
my
are the
ion
wolves?
saber.
All right, yeah,
What
you
do the
go.
wolves look like?
The wolves are still wolves.
Okay.
They're kind of like, and they split back apart again. But now they're starting
I-
to smoke.
Oh. I flipped my hand to see if the overseer's here.
How can I help?
Alright, put it back down.
Oh dear.
Hello.
Send a message to Terra Alpha.
Sending
Are we
message.
connected?
Yes.
I
see it go
relay
and it reappears again.
all the information about what's going on right now and how we're literally driving a train through a portal.
Okay. You guys are just like, you're starting to really pick up speed now. I'm saying you're getting into the 40s, 50s miles an hour range. He goes, affirmative.
Thanks. Put it down, and then I go to. Wait.
What else can I?
Is my protocol active, or is it just my normal armor?
Yeah, your armor goes on top of itself.
All right. So protocol Arizona is activated. All right. Well, combat's about to begin. So yeah, since I can move like lightning, literally fast. Whatever the nearest one is, I'm charging with the ion saber.
You still don't have those matrix mods, remember?
Yes, I do. Which ones?
Not the
Oh,
leg ones.
my arms. No, I still move really fast. I still
Okay.
move like 84.
Yeah. Actually, I want to say, since we're at this point and right before combat starts, I think we should pick it up next time right here.
I
Actually,
haven't gotten to use any of my new combat stuff
I'm sorry.
at
you
all.
will. You
Ever.
will.
Oh,
No.
100%.
You don't understand. I have been waiting to kill
sorry.
someone.
I'm sorry.
I send like a technological mental message to Clay's wife and kid to come up to the conductor's area because it is much safer there.
How do you do
What?
that?
Yeah, what?
There is
Like,
no way.
I
They still don't have.
They have
on
nothing.
The announcement. No, I'm like trying to like calm it per se.
Well, they don't have that tech.
Mm.
You have to call
Alright,
out to
it's
them
fine.
because
Screw it.
they're still in
Screw
their
it.
clothing.
I open up the door and I go, "Get in here!"
Okay.
Why?
Because otherwise they could get hurt. And while they're here, they're not dying. Not on our watch.
Okay.
But we'll stop there. I think that's a good stopping point for next time's pretty big combat of what I remember being. Was it a sentinel? It was a sentinel like absolver or something like that, or did that leave to go and fight? I can't quite
No.
recall, but I'll have to.
I can't remember.
I'll have to remember exactly
wait.
what that is.
No, it did get sucked in. Because
Okay.
Yes, Conrad. Yes.
So, all right. Well, I think we should stop there.
There is a winged one.
Yes. It's an absolver, and then there's a regular knight.
You guys make me cry.
I'm sorry. I know. I didn't have combat directly prepared for today. Like I knew.
I understand.
I figured that the whole Daniel Traden instance would not be combat.
Wait, did you expect me just to kill him?
100%. I 100% expect you just to shoot him.
Nah, I'm gonna watch him get filleted by Terra Alpha.
That's a pretty accurate description of what they'll do. But either way, I think that's a pretty good ending point for us. Well, we'll kick up next time with some pretty major combat. So I know it was a pretty short session, and I'm sorry for that. But
No, it was good.
I'm happy I'm an iguana. I'm glad that finally happened.
I figured it was a good time in the middle of all that chaos.
When we get this train to the portal, this is my train.
This is my train. All right. Well, thank you all for watching. And we hope
All right,
you
everyone.
enjoyed. We will see you all next time.
Bye.
Bye.